morning everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you've had a lovely week. Again, apologies for there not being a video up on Wednesday. I've been pretty busy with all wedding stuff at the moment, having final calls with suppliers, and my head's just been in that. I haven't vlogged, I just haven't done a video. So apologies. And to be honest, because most of what I'm doing now is sat at a desk doing bank transfers and talking to people on the phone, I haven't really had the content to bring you, and I don't really want to force a video if I don't feel like I've got anything interesting for you to watch or interesting for me to film to show you. Then I don't want to put a video out there just for the sake of it. So I will always keep my Sunday videos, but I feel like, because when I was working in the RAF, I would always bring a Sunday video, so that's my staple. Every Sunday without fail there will be a video. My Wednesday I introduced when I left the RAF because I had a bit more time. YouTube still isn't obviously my full-time job. I have other things. I'm a gel nail tech. I'm obviously a Tropic Skincare ambassador, which is my first and foremost. And I do YouTube as well, which I absolutely love and will continue to do. But I have a few other things going on too, so I feel like my Wednesday video will be as and when I have content to bring to you and things to share with you and show you. But I feel like my Wednesday one every so often may drop off a little bit. But I will have one for you next week on Wednesday, and obviously you're having your usual Sunday video today. So I hope you sit back, relax, grab yourself a cup of tea or coffee or soft drink, whatever you like, and I hope you enjoy this video. Now, I get asked, I'm not going to say loads because it's not loads, but I get asked every so often about what lipstick are you wearing, like what colour eyeshadow is that, and you can guarantee, I was going to say 99.9% of the time, 100% of the time, I'm wearing Tropic skincare products. And so I thought it was about time to share with you, specifically in this video, the one product that I take everywhere with me, could not be without. I can fit most of my products that I need in this, and it is, of course, the Tropic Makeup Palette. And I use this every day without fail. Even if I'm going for a very minimal makeup look, my Tropic Makeup Palette is being used because it contains, and I have two, however, this contains pretty much, I'd say 80% of the products that I use on a daily basis are in my makeup palette. There's so many things that I love about the Tropic Makeup Palette. First things first is, I'm sure 90% of women could probably relate to this, but have you ever bought a makeup palette, whether it's an eyeshadow palette? I think it's mainly eyeshadow palettes that I used to buy before I discovered Tropic, but I would buy an eyeshadow palette that had maybe 4 eyeshadows in it, at least 4 eyeshadows in it, and I would probably use 2 maximum out of those 4 colours, and the other 2 products would get wasted. However, the great thing about the Tropic Makeup Palette is it is completely customizable. So you're not going to have products in your makeup palette that you don't use and that you don't love. For example, now this is not a perfectly pristine palette. This is a very used palette. As you can see, and I think that's brilliant, and that demonstrates the fact that I use these products all the time. The only reason that these ones are not looking as used is because I've replaced them because I finished my last ones. So just a bit of a breakdown of my palette, this one anyway. This is my eyebrow pomade that I use all the time. I feel like even if I have no makeup days, sometimes I might just fill in my eyebrows because I had them microbladed about 500 years ago. Obviously not that long ago, but it's probably close to like 5 years ago. So they're really like faded and I like to fill them in. Then I've got oatmeal eyeshadow, which is what I if I'm wearing eyeshadow, which I don't do overly often, but if I do, then I'm wearing oatmeal quite often on the base of my eye, which I am wearing today. My concealer, so if I have any blemishes, this is the concealer that I pop on my blemishes, the cream concealer. My bronzer, which is Barley Bronze, and then my cream blusher, which is a Coral Bloom. And that is my go-to, as you can see, makeup palette. Another great thing about these makeup palettes, and there's so many things. Another thing that I particularly love is the massive mirror. You can see your whole face in that mirror. I even use this mirror when I'm at home to get up close and do my like eye makeup in particular. It's also great for traveling, which now we've got our camper van. I will be taking this everywhere with me and using it as a mirror, just popping this on the side. Another really good thing is that all of these little bits that my products are in are magnetic, so you can tip this upside down, you can throw it around. I mean, I wouldn't recommend that, but if you were to drop it or, you know, tip it upside down, they are not going anywhere. They are firmly in there. You can take them out. These combinations that I've got in here, you can change them. So I have 2 small, 2 medium and a large. You always do have to have a large at the bottom because how the palette is shaped, it's got this curved edge, and the only size that has the curved edge is the large size. So you have to have a large one in there. There are so many combinations that you could have. The large sizes come in blusher, bronzer, concealer, powder, like a setting powder, and that's it. So you choose one of those for your large one. And then mediums, you can get blusher, bronzer, concealer, highlighter, like a contouring cream. I think that's medium. And then small ones, you can get brow products, eyeshadows, lipsticks. Yeah, in the small sizes. So I will pop up on the screen how, like, the 4 different combinations that you can have in your makeup palette. But basically you can either have, I'm using my magazine here, you can either have 6 small and 1 large, you can have 4 small and 1 medium and 1 large, 2 small, 2 medium, 1 large, 3 medium and 1 large, which is what I've got in my other palette. I've got, so you can see the difference, I've got 3 medium and 1 large, and then in this one I've got 2 small, 2 medium, 1 large. So yeah, you can pick one of those 4 combinations to suit you. So the best way to sort of design your makeup palette is to think about what products you use and you like in your everyday makeup, whether you're wanting a palette for your everyday makeup or whether you want one for an evening look, your go-to like evening look. Eventually you could have a daytime one and an evening one. You could even have some of your products, your day-to-day ones in here, and then perhaps you wanted to switch them out for a night out. So say you wanted to add a lipstick in here, it's super easy. All you have to do is take out this tray, and then there's 2 little holes. Yeah, 2 little holes in the back here, and all you have to do is grab a pen or a bobby pin and just push through the hole, and it pushes the product up and out. And then this is how it comes. You basically get one of these like this. It comes in a little cardboard container when you order them separately, and then you pop them in your tray, and then you can place this one back in your palette like so. And you can do that with all of them. They all have the holes in the back that you just push through, and you can switch them in and out. If you wanted to build up to fill your palette, you can buy the products individually, or if you want to get a palette in one go, it's the most cost-effective way to do it, because then you get the palette, which is worth £16. If you fill it, you get the palette completely free. Whereas if you ordered individual products, you'd then have to buy the palette separately, spending that £16 on the palette itself, if that makes sense. If you were to buy the palette in one go, it's £68. And the great thing about that is that you are contributing a whole school day, more than one school day, to a child in either Cambodia, Nepal or Myanmar in relation to TROPIC's partnership with United World Schools. Another amazing thing about this palette is that as of August 2021, this makeup palette prevented 15 tons of plastic being produced, which is amazing. And that was as of August 2021. We're now in March 2022. So that's going to be even more, because you don't have any plastic that comes with each individual product. Literally the only like plastic that there is the makeup palette itself. So it's a real reduction in plastic. You haven't got a plastic container containing your eyeshadows, then another one containing your blusher, another one containing your bronzer, another one containing your lipstick. It's all in one palette. This palette as well, I've had this since the makeup was launched back in, I think it was 2020 that the Tropic Makeup, this palette was launched, and this was my original one. I've had it now for 2 years and it's still in as great condition as it was then, and I've used it so much, and I've replaned it a couple of times. The products last so long. I only think this is my second brow pomade, maybe my third in 2 years, and I use that nearly every single day. The colours and shades and textures of the products you can choose from is so vast. We've got creams, we've got powders. Creams are really good for dry skin or the more mature skin, and then the powders are pretty best suited to like oily skin, but I love a mixture of both, to be honest, and I would say I have quite oily skin. The colours are ever growing. Just this last week, Tropic launched 3 new shades of blushes, powder blushes, which I haven't got yet, but we have the bronzers, setting powder, blushes. These aren't even all of them either that I've got in my collection. Oh, there's concealers, highlighters, again, some more like bronzer, cream bronzers, eyeshadows, eyeliners, eyebrow products, powders and pomades, whichever your preference is. And then again, I haven't got all of them in here, but there, sorry about the mess, but there are some of our lipsticks as well. So there are so many shades to choose from when you're building your makeup palette. If you go on the Tropic Skincare website, my ambassador online shop, I will leave the link in the description box down below. You can go on there and you can build your makeup palette, and then you can see what it's going to look like when you've chosen all your products. The other really brilliant thing is obviously shopping for makeup online can be a little bit tricky as far as like your shade and things go. That's where I come in to help you. If you're not sure of what shades, then just get in contact with me. Probably the best way is to message me on my Instagram account, because that's the best way to have one-to-one conversations, and I can help you out. If you think I'm pretty sure I know what sort of shades I am, and then you go on, you get your makeup palette, you get it and it's not quite right, you have 30 days to try your product out. If you think, no, I got the wrong shade, then you have 30 days to either send it back and get a replacement, or send it back and get your money back completely. So that gives you peace of mind when ordering stuff online, which is across, that 30-day money-back guarantee policy is across Tropic's whole range, not just their makeup. But any of my makeup videos, you will see me reaching for this, probably using the mirror in it, because I do use the mirror so much, and it is definitely one of my favourite products that Tropic have brought out. There's never any reason now to waste any makeup products from buying palettes where you're only going to use 1 or 2 of the shades that are in them. This is completely customizable, refillable, and I absolutely love it. Like I said, I will leave the link to the palette builder where you can build your own palette in the description box down below. I always leave links to my Instagram as well, so if you do want to come and follow me there and then private message me over there and we can have a conversation and I can help you out, then please do that. I love having chats with you, and I am more than happy. Obviously, if you live local to me, near like Reading, Berkshire area, or even like the counties around Berkshire, I'm happy to travel to you, pop you in my makeup chair and I can give you a bit of a makeover and we can build your palette together. If you don't live local to me, I am more than happy to have like a FaceTime conversation and we can build it that way together and discuss the products that you like, the shades that you like, and I can help you with that too. But if you want to just build it yourself, then I would thoroughly appreciate you using my link. I will pop it in the description box down below. As you know, I am a Tropic Skincare ambassador. I share the products because of my love for them, but I do earn commission obviously from anybody choosing me as their ambassador. But with that, if you found something useful, a video of mine useful, a tip that I've shared with you useful, anything like that, and you do choose to use my link, which obviously helps helps me out massively, and I really appreciate it. I will then be notified that you've used my link and you've chosen me as your ambassador, so then I will be able to contact you personally, and then you will have my phone number and you will have access to me as your ambassador if you need any help with color matching anything, if you need any advice or ingredients, information about products, if you have anything that you want to return, if you want to order anything. I can literally, I am your first port of call then with anything Tropic skincare related, and I will help you with anything to make things as easy as possible for you and make sure that you get the best skincare, body care, hair care, makeup for you. So yeah, I will leave links to everything in the description box down below. Instagram, the makeup palette, my Tropic online shop, and like I said, if you do decide to order through me, I am forever grateful, and I will always make sure that I send you a personal message. Like I said, then you'll have contact with me for the foreseeable future. Lucky you. But that's it for today's video. I hope you found this useful, insightful, and it explained a little bit more about our customizable makeup palette. If you have any further questions about anything that I maybe haven't covered, then please leave them in the comments below and I will be sure to get back to you. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did find it helpful, enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, because I think March is going to be the month of me bringing more Tropic related videos to you, as I know I've been a bit sidetracked recently and I've been focusing more on wedding stuff, but I have a bit more of a free month this month. So if you have any video ideas that you want me to bring you Tropic related, I don't know, any more makeup looks, I will link a few of the Tropic videos I have done already in the description box down below as well. But if you have anything specific that you would like me to help you with, or you would like me to cover in a video, then leave that in the comments below as well, and I will be sure to bring that to you as well. Thank you so much again for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!